Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane, Faith, and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
whoa.
Hi, guys. Welcome to our last podcast of 2021.
That's right. Next time it'll be 2022. TOO.
TOO.
No, TWO.
No, 2, because it's a repeat of 2020.
No, we won't be repeating it. It's going to be totally different. I can feel it. Can you feel it?
I'm all the way on the edge of the screen, huh?
Somebody said, "What's up, Team Dope? The legend of the Bay Area. What's up?" How you pronounce that? Callus?
Callius.
Callius?
I sent you Millennial Boopers compilation, Gabriel said.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Paul Little. Hello, everyone, for joining us. This is our final Millennial Boom ever.
In 2021.
Okay. Well, I'm still standing by my words. It won't be another one in 2021 unless we hit the lottery for 400 million and then we come on and tell everybody, peace. No, just kidding. Why are you looking at me like that for?
I don't think we'd be announcing if we won the lottery.
Would we announce if we won the lottery?
No,
Why not?
because that's secret.
That's cigarettes.
That's a
That's
secret.
secret.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, why would it be a secret? Then we want to give the money
so
out. Like,
they won't be bothering you.
First thing I'm going to do is change my phone number. So they
Well,
can't bother me. What you going to do first?
Not tell you guys because
Secret.
Hello, Gordon.
Because you would bust me out.
All right, fine. Why is that link tree up? Let me take that down.
So if you guys are wondering, this is my mom, Dina. She was here with us for our last podcast, and she's back again visiting for the holidays. So she'll be with us. Oh wait, no, we won't be here next week. So this will be the final podcast. She'll be on for ours too, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Word to your mother, and that's your mother, so that's word to you. All right.
Okay, so let's start off with
Let's talk about customer service.
your favorite topic.
Because,
Customer service when they're behaving badly?
yes, first of all, I'm going to say this, and I've been saying this for years, that now companies they pretend to practice customer service. If you tweet that you had a bad experience, and sometimes they use robots or bots, and sometimes they have someone that reads back and goes, "We're sorry you had a bad experience. DM us your information so we can clear it up." Okay, fair enough. Okay. However, in most cases, that's all it is. It's a blank statement so that everybody can see that they care. Because when they retweet it back to you, or then all of a sudden everybody sees, "Oh my God, they're right on top of it." But most people don't realize that it's a robot. And a robot is made to trigger certain words. Certain words like bad, experience, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
So did a robot respond to you in your experience? Was that a robot or an actual person?
No, I think an actual person responded. Now, let me go backwards. So it was Dunkin' Donuts. And I don't normally go to Dunkin' Donuts unless I'm in a rush. I was in a rush.
Oh, really? Is that true?
I was in a rush.
That's a fact?
It's a fact. I'm
Okay.
not a normal Dunkin' Donut kind of person. But they have one sandwich in particular that I like. And I know it's probably not good for me, but if you have it, you're trying to be a nutritionist. What's the key word of eating things?
Am I trying to be a nutritionist?
Are you asking me a question that only you can answer?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I take very great interest in nutrition, yes.
All right, since we want to sugarcoat it, fine. All right. Now, my question is, Mrs. I take very kind of what I eat. What are the keys for eating something?
Everything in moderation.
So if I eat one every 3 or 4 months, is that addiction?
No. I have to say this though. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, you have a sandwich, right? What's worse than eating the sandwich? Stressing off the fact you ate the sandwich and giving yourself a hard time. Eat the sandwich and move on, right?
Man, I didn't stress off the sandwich. I never got the sandwich.
I'm just saying for people when they feel...
No, I'm saying it because every time I put down I'm eating something, everybody on the internet, and not everybody.
Everybody wants to be your doctor.
Everybody wants to be my doctor. Oh my God,
Everybody's
what about your ticker?
Your ticker?
Yeah. The first thing they do is go, what about your heart? I'm like, what about my heart? You know you had a heart attack.
Gabriel, there is a such thing as a nutritionist. A nutritionist and a dietitian, they do similar things, but there is a difference. You can look it up.
So what's wrong with my heart?
Nothing.
Why?
Because it's not broken.
That's right. Never had a heart attack.
Never had a heart attack.
Never had that. Anyway, they go, what's in your heart? Oh my goodness, you shouldn't eat that.
Okay,
so anyway, going back to the
your
story.
Dunkin' Donuts. Okay.
So I go there and I'm like, okay, I'm rushing. It's last minute picking up some items before the holiday starts. And I pull into the Dunkin' Donuts. Now, it's early in the morning, so it's like 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, you don't expect a Dunkin' Donuts to be out of anything. It's they don't
like just opened.
Well, no, unless it's 24 hours.
Okay.
But unless they had like a mad rush of bicyclists rush in and just, a whole busload of people.
Why bicyclists?
I don't know, because maybe they were like, this big bike marathon or something. And they all pull up and eat everything.
Mom, wake up.
That's it.
You ever been to Dunkin' Donuts?
I'm listening.
You ever been to Dunkin' Donuts?
No,
Why not?
because I don't eat those things.
Not even once?
Or maybe when I was younger.
But you never eat them now?
Mm-mm.
Never once?
No.
You don't eat nothing from a Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Drink coffee?
Do you eat McDonald's?
You have donuts?
Once in a blue moon.
You ever had donut
Yeah,
from Dunkin' Donuts?
Once in a blue moon.
Okay, then you eat them. Okay, back to...
Not all the time.
Wow.
All right. No, I agree. Not all the time. Okay. So, as I was saying, I go in and they're like, it's 4 people on the window for the drive-thru.
Okay.
Why you need 4 people on the window for a drive-thru, I have no idea. But I go and I say, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll use the restroom while I'm here, and I'll just get what I want. I wanted orange juice, and I wanted a croissant with honey bacon. Is it honey bacon? Maple bacon? Maple bacon.
I don't even know the Dunkin' Donuts
Egg
menu.
sandwich. It's really simple. It's real light, and orange juice. Although I do realize orange juice has a whole lot of sugar, and so I shouldn't probably have it. But I love orange juice. What can I say? So I say, excuse me, can I use your restroom? And she goes, I've been there. Just be right with you. I'm like, okay, fine. So she's pulling little donut holes out, put them in a bag, rush them over there, and they're all 4 people trying to figure out.
So you're inside of the Dunkin' Donuts,
well, no,
or you're at the drive-thru?
Why would I be in the drive-thru
if
I had to go use the bathroom?
You said there were 4 people at the window.
Yeah, but is that some new bathroom that I have to in the car?
You went to the drive-thru bathroom.
Yeah. Can I use your restroom? Yes, you can. Okay.
Okay, anyways, keep going.
Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is, so there are 4 people on the one window. So not me, just the 4 people in the window. And I'm just sitting there waiting. So she finally comes over. And now I'm like, okay, I'm past the whole bathroom part at this point. Because it wasn't an emergency. It was just, I need to use the bathroom. And, I figured I'd order. And then by the time they bring the order back, I would, go to the restroom in the process. I mean, it's simple. I had it all planned out. And I go, she comes up, hi, can I help you? Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How can I help you? I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. Can I have your honey maple croissant? Nope, we're out. We're completely out. I'm like, no. She says, do you have any croissants? He goes, no. I said, we're out. I said, okay. What about orange juice? No, we're out. I was like, so you have nothing. So what exactly do you have on the menu that I can get? Well, you have to look up there and see what you want and see if we have it. Well, and I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what. Let me use the restroom, and then I'll come back and figure it out, right? Because I really didn't want anything else. But since I was there, she goes, nope, you got to be a customer. And the guy behind me goes, he's trying to be a customer. You won't let him. She goes, that's not my problem.
Because you have nothing they have nothing you want.
Right. So they have nothing I want. And since I wasn't an actual physical customer, I didn't purchase something, the restroom was without limits. So she would not give me a key to use the restroom based on the fact that I had not made a purchase yet.
And where was this Dunkin' Donuts?
Huh? What?
Where was this Dunkin' Donuts?
It was in Phoenix. And you know what's surprising about
I have to
being
make
in Phoenix?
sure not to have to use the bathroom when I go to...
Well, you know what's funny about when I say Phoenix? People go, the other day, dude, how long you been in Phoenix? I'm like, since September of 2018. Get out of here. I had no idea you were in Phoenix.
Why are you talking like that?
Because that's what they sound like to me when I'm reading it. I'm like, how would you not know I've been? But then I remember that it was a hidden secret for 3 years.
That you lived in
I moved in
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, it was a hidden secret. Nobody had to know that until that guy got fired. And then the secret got out.
What guy?
You know what guy?
The boss?
Yeah, the old boss.
Oh, okay.
When they was holding me back. Anyway, what's up? Yeah, Team Dope. Yes, I do crack people up. All right, I'm sorry. So his name is Team Dope.
Oh,
He wrote
okay.
Stanley-
I don't
he
see
wrote
him on here.
Team Dope. Stanley cracks me up. Love this dude. He's on Twitch. If you want to switch over to Twitch, you can
I'll
see
go
it.
to Twitch too. Yep.
All right. So, long story short, I took pictures because I was going to show there was no orange juice, and I put it on Twitter, and I put Twitter, and then I took a picture of the whole thing, and she's in the back taunting. She's in. If you look at the video,
Oh,
the
as
picture,
you're taking video.
she's like this. To me, that's taunting.
Yeah.
So not only would she not let me use the bathroom,
But she
she
was
taunted me
you.
because she wouldn't let me use the bathroom because I was not a physical buying, paying customer. Although I tried to be a physical buying, paying customer.
Please don't hurt your hand.
I'm not. They can't hurt that. That's steel. Shh. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted with my hand being broken into. So, and the guy came out too, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to McDonald's, right?" And I'm like,
What guy?
the guy that was behind me, because he didn't want nothing either. He was so upset.
He was behind you, so he hadn't even ordered yet.
Right. He was like, "I'm good." He said, "Nah, you guys are dealing with that. I'm out of here." So I take pictures and I tweet it out. Obviously, I was a little bit perturbed because I had a lot of spelling errors, which was brought to my attention immediately.
By Gabriel, let me guess.
And thank you, you do it. I appreciate the $10. Super. What's it called again? Oh my God, we haven't gotten that money in so long.
Super
chat. Thank you.
Thanks,
You do it. We love that. We love it. This will help us into the new year. So, as I was saying before we got that super chat, was that so the guy goes, "Yeah, you should tweet it out." And no, it wasn't Gabriel this time, but it was other
that
people.
Corrected your tweet?
Gabriel was not involved in the correction this time.
What?
Yeah, because I think Gabriel was in school and didn't have a chance to see it yet before I went back and tried to fix it.
Okay.
But there were typos because when you're angry and you're typing, it's kind of like being drunk. You ever typed angry? You want to write stuff that just like really, really mean. You ever text somebody angry?
Yeah.
And would you ever
text someone angry before, Mom?
One time.
And what did you say?
Shut up.
Did you spell shut up wrong?
Yeah.
See? There we go. You get angry.
It wasn't me.
No.
My mom types angrily. I'm learning new things.
Well, technically, just to be realistic, when your anger on social media is depending on your interaction. So if you are already angry about something and someone sends you a message, you will read that message in an angry tone.
Yeah.
And you will take offense to that message, even if they wrote something nice. And even if they put
"Hi, you look beautiful today," and then said, you'd be like, how do you make "Hi, you look beautiful today" sound angry?
No, because they'll say, "Oh, so now you're just being sarcastic or condescending because you wrote that," because they're already mad at you.
I love the voice.
I know they're already mad at you. So no matter what you write, it's not going to be. So what I like to do is when people I know we're going back and forth and they're angry, is I call them.
Okay.
I break the sacred rule of texting. I literally call someone.
So you can hear their voice.
I call them so they know that I am not angry.
And they don't pick up.
No. A lot of times they pick up because if it's somebody like that, I know them and they're like, and they're typing angrily, and I'm like, you know what, this is going nowhere because the inflection. You can't have inflection in a text message. Just like if I were to write Chris in Hong Kong and say, "I'm offended by what Chris said," by him saying he's offended by me. And if you guys don't know Chris is one of my good friends. We talk. We FaceTime all the time. Anyway, so I prefer to call people. But in this world, we have become a world of texting.
Yep.
People will not pick up their phone. They would rather text. Are you a texter?
No.
You call them?
Yes.
Why?
I want to hear their voice.
And what do you do?
I text.
Okay, millennials text, boomers call.
I mean, I call sometimes. If the message is too long and I have a lot to say, I'll just call. Because then it's like, I voice text.
Well, voice text sucks because
Voice text sucks
it gets the words wrong.
It gets the words wrong when you do it.
No,
when
because
I do it, it comes out perfectly fine.
no, because I'm trying to voice text someone one day, and I'm on the phone. I'm walking down the street, and someone drives by with like playing really loud
Music, and they pick that up.
No, you know who they playing really loud? What's that dude's name? Too Short.
Yeah.
So I'm trying
What's
to text,
my favorite word?
and then all of a sudden you got biatch shows up on my screen. I'm like, whoa, no.
Okay, but also when you say things like wooter and dooder, like then of course it's gonna get it incorrectly. Your hello.
No, I knew you were going to throw me under the bus with that because of my Philadelphia
I'm not
accent.
throwing you under the bus.
Yeah, you rolled it on me and then back and forth on
I'm
me.
not even driving the bus.
Yo, you were driving it. You got your foot on the brake, and then you rewind it and you put it on the.
You don't rewind when you're driving a bus.
And
You
this
reverse.
this figurative bus, you can rewind it and run over me again, and then I can hear my bones cracking as you run over me. Whew.
Wait, just Jason, you asked what's the weather outside right now in AZ.
No. The weather outside is frightful, but it's so delightful.
I was gonna tell him the degrees.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 57 degrees right now in Phoenix.
Yeah, but it's 87 degrees in Texas. The world is coming to an end. We're gonna, you know what? It's gonna be the sixth extinction event. We're gonna, that. Okay, so.
Did you have coffee before we got on?
I wish. That tornado that went 230 miles, that is your key that we're in trouble. That is a key when you have a tornado that goes. And if you've ever been in California and you've driven from Millbrae, California, San Bruno, California, all the way to Pismo Beach, that's roughly 230 miles. So imagine a tornado going from the BART station in Millbrae all the way to Splash Cafe in Pismo Beach and just tearing up everything on the way. If you don't tell me that's the end of the world stuff, then you know what? That's what it is. 230 miles.
You're on an end of the world thing though because you just watched Don't Look Up last night too.
I love that movie. You know what? I think that's my new favorite movie. You do it.
Don't Look Up.
It's so
I think
horribly
Rotten
done.
Tomatoes give it like a 56 or something.
Yes, it's so bad, but it's one of those movies where I love that movie now. I want to watch it over and over again.
You've watched it 3 times.
I watched it 3 times already. And each time I get something new from it. And each time I realize that I tweeted that there is something about that movie that is so relevant to today.
Relevant?
Yes.
Mom, you'll have to watch it with us.
What's the title?
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look up.
We watched it last night.
So I think that they made a thing between Jeff Bezos and
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, who runs? Remember the guy who used to run Apple?
Steve Jobs.
Okay, so because Steve Jobs literally had a thing where he had a chair that was made to match his booty, so that he could walk, and they would move the chair to the next location, so he had that chair to sit
match his
in.
Booty.
Yeah, he had it.
Don't look up, just look down.
Right. Don't look up because there was a comic coming to. Oh, I can't tell you about the movie. So anyway, if you get a chance, watch that movie. And
Diane, don't you think they make phones in Philadelphia? Yeah. Well, what did I say that made it sound like I didn't think they made phones in Philadelphia?
Because water and Philadelphia.
Yeah, but I think that the basic.
Everybody in Philadelphia talks like me.
Yeah, they make phones in Philadelphia, but I'm pretty sure that the phones they make though are not programmed for your accent.
So.
And with the phones we get are not made in Philadelphia. Sorry.
Of course, Gabriel corrects me because I said Jeff Bezos. I forgot the S.
I corrected you too, and I said Jeff Bezos.
I don't care what his name is. I'm saying that
at least you didn't say Jeff Bozo.
Yeah, the connection I have is from that movie is a cross between Steve Jobs, because Steve Jobs was the guy you could not make eye contact with. And he had a special chair for himself, and he created the iPhone, which now, it tells me to breathe, because I thought for the longest time I was holding my breath. And then the phone says I should breathe.
Actually, it's the watch.
It's the watch connected to the phone that tells me I should breathe. And so apparently my problem was I had forgotten to breathe. And my watch, by the grace of God, came up and said, breathe. And I remember, oh my God, I need to breathe. And then there's Jeff Bezos, who's flying into space. And he wants to go to Mars, and he wants to fly and build a whole everything, a shopping center in the mall. Amazon from space. He wants to build it all. He wants to own it like a monopoly, He wants to buy Boardwalk and then put his spaceship right there. So the movie has a combination between the two of those in one guy. And so I think you should watch the movie.
It has a lot of big stars, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of big stars.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence.
It's a horrible movie.
Kate Blanchett.
But it's worth watching. And they had, you know what? It's so many stars that they cancel each other out.
Well, I just think Leonardo DiCaprio is interesting in that because then he brings back. I haven't seen him in a movie in a long time, and I just remember him in like Titanic and Romeo and Juliet and the show Growing Pains.
What's the last movie you saw?
I don't even remember. I don't watch.
She doesn't watch movies.
What's the last movie you didn't see?
All of them.
All of them.
All right, just check.
The last one is Don't Look Up.
You haven't seen that one yet?
No.
But you should see it. Don't Look Up on Netflix, and is it in the movies?
I'm not sure,
All right.
but I know it's on Netflix. This one really wants to see Matrix Resurrection.
But
what?
I thought you said Matrix Erection at first. I was like, whoa! But you said Resurrection. Okay, never mind. I just for a second.
Oh my god!
But I want to see it how? I don't want to see it on TV.
He wants to see it in BMAX.
IMAX.
I know. I'm just kidding. IMAX. You want to see it in IMAX?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it on a big screen.
IMAX is the one that goes like this, right?
No, it's just really. It's like the top. It's like 20 stories tall. That's a big movie.
How many monitors is that?
That's just one giant screen.
One giant.
Yep, one giant screen.
Oh, okay.
Digital.
Gabriel says he doesn't watch movies either.
Yep. You know who? Oh, by the way, you know the guy you rode with, the CHP guy you rode with, Patrick Roth.
Yeah.
He worked on the Matrix Resurrections.
Did he?
He did. He drove.
That's awesome.
You know how he drives those cars that shoot the camera cars?
Yeah.
He tweeted that he was really happy that he was able to do that, and I'm proud of him. And I got to give him a call and say, hey, I'm really proud of you for doing this, and that's big. So now I want to watch the credits just so I can see his name because that movie's going to have like 1 million credits on it.
It always has 1 million names on it.
It's like because all the technical people, it's like 900 technical people.
Takes that many people just to make a movie.
Just make 1 millisecond of video is 900 people.
So does Keanu Reeves live in San Francisco?
I don't know. He might.
Have you ever run into Keanu Reeves before, Mom? Do you know who Keanu Reeves is?
Yeah.
Did you take the blue pill or the red pill? Okay.
I don't think she's ever seen any of the Matrix movies.
I haven't seen any movie.
See, OmniMax is the dome-shaped one you're thinking of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to Chris.
It's called OmniMax?
Yeah. Any documentary recommendations? Do we have any documentary recommendations?
Documentary recommendations.
We haven't seen one lately, have we?
I feel like we have.
Watch one.
Watch one?
Yeah, watch one did we watch? Let's correct Stanley today. I didn't know today was a holiday.
Fix one.
I correct you all the time. It's hilarious.
Oh, is it a national holiday now?
It's a international.
Okay, back
holiday.
to Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait, hold on.
No, you think about that for a minute.
You still didn't finish your Dunkin' Donuts.
No, I know.
story?
I got sidetracked.
We got super sidetracked.
So I posted my complaint, and then about a couple of days later, someone reached out to me and said, "Can we get your information so that we can, have someone reach out to you?" And then I got a letter from someone, an email apologizing about, and they're going to go and have a moment of, with their employers and talk to them about how they should not treat people rudely and they should learn how to have some common sense. But you can teach people common sense all day long, but people just don't learn common sense. All right. And happy Boxing Day. He's in Canada, right?
Who's in
Where's
Canada?
Boxing Day?
Boxing Day is Canada, yes.
Blame Canada. No.
Today's also the first day of Kwanzaa.
I'm not doing Kwanzaa. I'm not giving out 12 gifts. I can barely give out 1 gift for Christmas. Nope, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing Kwanzaa. Too many gifts.
Kwanzaa.
Me, Kwanzaa.
Wow. Sundays are always correct Stanley days.
Where's the button so we can mute Gabriel for a little bit?
I don't know how to do that.
You're lucky she didn't learn that yet. I gotta remember to teach her. Mute Gabriel Day. Mute Gabriel Day. It's a moot point.
You're not talking correctly.
You know what? I'm just gonna call him Gabe. Whenever he gets me upset,
You're not talking correctly tonight.
I'm just gonna call him Gabe.
I think he's drunk a little bit.
You didn't even have eggnog with rum yet.
You know what I had? I had crab and.
Oh my gosh! Our Christmas dinner last night was amazing. Mom, was it good?
Very good.
What, on a scale from 1 to 10, what was it?
Very good.
But,
what number is that?
9.5.
Oh,
What?
so it wasn't perfect?
What's the other half? Where's the other half?
It went to you or him.
Okay, so just so you guys know, notice how he hadn't asked me yet. What am I supposed to ask? What did I miss? That I was supposed to
What?
ask producer Jace. What did I miss, producer Jace? You know, it's like a million people on here, and it's scrolling by so fast that I can't. Let me invite producer Jace so he can come on here and tell me what I.
He said hello, Mrs. Mom. Hi. Jace says hi.
Hi, Jason.
No, just Jace, Mom.
Oh, Jason. Sorry.
No, it's Jace from Mace.
Oh, Jace.
Jace. Okay, so he didn't ask me to mute Gabriel.
Oh, no,
He can mute
because I know
Gabriel.
you know how to do it. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to. If I get you to mute Gabriel, then you know it's really bad. When I go producer Jace, mute Gabriel. But hey, how long does it mute for producer Jace?
How long does it
If
last?
you mute him,
for?
how long does it last before he can talk again or post again? Because you have the power to mute anyone except for me and her and Mom. I think the mute is like a minute, up to 10 minutes long.
Is it?
Yeah. So I mean, if I literally said, "Jace, mute him," he would be muted.
Okay, so can we just talk about the dinner you made?
Okay, so it wasn't
So
just a dinner.
Good.
It wasn't just a dinner. I went through great pains to make this dinner. I went through great pains. Great pains. I had to have the crab shipped from San Francisco, and the guy from FedEx texted me and said it was here and delivered at 11:28. At 11:27, I looked at the door for my box, and there was no box. I closed the door. I get a notification at 11:28, that the crab was delivered and it wasn't signed for. I opened the door up a minute later. There's still no box. I look around like, where's my crab? I know we don't have some mysterious crab thief that just stole the box a minute later. You saw it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I was at work.
Yeah, you were at work. And so how do we rectify the information? I kept looking, right?
Yeah. Keep going down and going down.
Yeah. And so we finally found it. It was stuck in a box. It was stuck in one of those Amazon timeout things, but it didn't tell me it was stuck there. It just said,
In the hub?
Yeah, they didn't tell me that it was there. They just said, yep, we dropped it off. And apparently, according to people, that they've dropped off stuff without alerting people where it is, and you can smell rotten food. That's gross.
Yeah, and when you open the refrigerator, the crab smells.
Well, it smells like crab. It doesn't smell terrible.
No, it doesn't smell
It had
terrible.
that sweet aroma of crab.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Sweet aroma.
All right.
But it was so good.
No, I didn't finish my story yet.
Okay, sorry.
You already ate it and digested it.
It was so good.
So
And the garlic noodles.
So I had to go to Ranch 99 Market, and I brought Maggie, which is a spice,
Mm-hmm.
a couple of drops. Poof. I brought some oyster sauce. Be careful with that one. It's real thick. I didn't know oysters had sauce. And then fish sauce. And I don't know how you get fish sauce from a fish, and then
But
mix all that together. And then I was told that you don't use spaghetti, because people want to make it and they use regular spaghetti.
You mean the pasta that you would use for spaghetti?
Chow mein is what you have to use. So if you're using regular pasta
To make garlic noodles?
then you're doing it wrong. Because I tried it once using regular pasta, and it was okay, but it wasn't par. It wasn't Thang Long. And if you haven't been to Thang Long, they have a roasted crab garlic noodle. But if you leave there, you're going to be set back a pretty hefty penny.
It is so good, though.
And we got the crab from Alioto Lazio Fish Company.
In San Francisco.
They ship it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
We had it pre-cooked because imagine fresh crab being shipped and it gets lost. So it was pre-cooked, and it was nice. It was fresh, but still blah blah blah. Anyway, so now the hardest part about going in Ranch 99 is that I have very minimal Mandarin skills, very little. I'm just broken Mandarin.
It's not Mandarin.
It's not the fruit.
It's not Mandarin. It's Mandarin. Just Mandarin, not Mandarin.
Okay, Mandarin.
Mandarin.
I'm sorry.
You always say Mandarin.
I don't know. Well,
It's Mandarin.
Okay. But then it's at one point I was trying to find chow mein.
Gabriel says, We're back to Mandarin again.
So I'm trying to find chow mein noodles, but everything in the noodles thing was written, and not only were they written in
Mandarin.
traditional Chinese or
Mandarin.
Mandarin,
Mandarin, correct.
it was written in like uh, Viet,
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese,
Oh my gosh,
and
Mom! Because if he doesn't think about it, he says Vietnamese. Every time I have to correct him, I'm like, how do you not?
He has to go and get somebody to look
oh,
for it.
so I had to go. What I did was I took Google Translates.
Are you crying?
Yes, I'm crying because I'm laughing because you're right. I cannot. I don't know why I get it wrong.
You can't say those words.
Oh, so anyway,
Oh my gosh.
as I'm going looking for it, I finally go to Google Translate and I've typed in chow mein noodles, and I translate it to traditional Chinese, and then I full screen it and I hold it to the lady who works there, and she goes because she kept trying to give me Japanese noodles, like, and she didn't speak English either. So we were, I mean, I could have like a basic conversation with her, but it wasn't anything to try. I've never had to pronounce chow mein in any other language before, and so I thought I could just, and I'm trying to figure it out, and she's like not understanding me, so she's showing me every Japanese noodle that she can find.
Why did she think you were looking for Japanese
Because she
noodles?
didn't. I have no. Because my English and her Chinese.
Did you say man?
No, I did not. I was just saying chow mein. Can you
Okay.
tell me where I can find some chow mein noodles? And she didn't. She was like, and she couldn't even. She had a hard time saying chow mein.
Chow mein.
So yeah, but I mean, she had a hard time. So she kept showing me noodles, but they all said Japanese, but they were all written in the different text, the different symbols. Is it symbols?
Characters.
Characters. And so finally, I do the thing on Google and I show it to her. She goes, "Oh, chow mein." I'm like, I just been saying it for the last
But
hour.
did she say it in English?
She said it in English to them.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, wait a minute. So
You must have been saying something else.
No.
Like, did you say like Dao or
No, I said chow mein. So she reached down, she grabbed me a box of chow mein.
Okay.
And then I made the mistake of saying fresh chow mein. And then you saw it. It was a done deal. I was
Wait,
over.
why? What? So what is the difference?
I wanted. Well, this was in a box. I wanted something that was not so in a box.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. She said they have it way on the other side. Well, she pointed to the other side, and then she spoke to me in Mandarin, and and said it was on the other side. And I started going that way, and I turned too soon, and she got really,
Flustered?
No, she got really excited about I was in the wrong aisle, but
Uh-huh.
I was also looking for the sauces.
Okay.
And then he was looking for the fish sauce, right?
Yeah.
And I said, pates.
That's what we call it in Tagalog.
Yeah, well, they didn't have anything in Tagalog in there. It was all it was in Chinese.
Uh-huh.
So, then there was that one sauce, the Maggie. I was like, can I get a bag of
Is it really called Maggi?
Maggi, Maggie, yes.
Okay.
It's Maggie sauce.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, but it's a seasoning. $26 for one bottle. And I was like, I don't need that much. Okay.
Says, I don't know which is worse, Mandarin or Susan Dryer Rentals or Dr. Dre. Let's just say all of them are really bad.
All right. Anyway, long story short, I got all that stuff and I came home.
And then wait, but you forgot to mention one thing.
What?
After all of that,
What?
after all of that, you thanked her.
I thanked her in Mandarin.
And she
And
said,
she got real excited because at that point we were having a conversation.
and you thanked her in.
And I'm not. You trying to get me to say the other word? I'm not. I already messed it up. I'm not going to keep messing it up.
Thanked her in Mandarin.
Mandarin. I thanked her. And not Mandarin, but Mandarin. And she was, and but it's funny though. You ever been to like an Asian market, and then they're having most of them are. This one was Chinese, Rare 39, and they're having a full conversation with someone, and they're kind of talking about you a little bit. But then when you respond back to them in that language, you see their face go, "Oh my God, how much did you hear?" Because they don't realize it. Even though I don't know that much, but the fact that you responded back to them in their language.
And what would that language be?
Mandarin.
We're not gonna beat this dead horse, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on
Okay.
because
But the whole point of this conversation
that I made a
really
really bomb.
was so good. It was legit like Thang Long
Except
style. Except we were here at home and we didn't spend Thang Long money.
we didn't have to use valet parking.
We didn't do valet parking.
We didn't order. We had our own food drink.
Yep, we had our own drink.
The garlic noodle tasted like
Garlic noodles.
the real
like
garlic
the
noodles.
real garlic noodles.
I was like, wait a minute, I did it.
We still really love Thang Long, but we can't get there. We're here, so might as well have it here.
So Chris, remember Chris talks in both Cantonese and Mandarin. And Mandarin. And Mandarin.
Okay, so we're back to that again, huh? And Mandarin, yes.
Okay. Oh, by the way, if you guys noticed,
wait, what's Mandrain? Was that the picture because producer Jay says Mandrain is the slogan for Only?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I'm going to show somebody. See this right here, people? That is the symbol, the sticker for Gotham by the Bay. I got some word that there's a new website coming out called Gotham by the Bay, and we're working on integrating Mr. Bally Productions into it. We were going to be hitting the streets pretty soon, I hope. Gonna have to have what do you call it? They already planning a launch party.
A soft launch?
Yes, no, a launch party.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this might be big. It might be bigger than the World Trade. Anyway, how you living, Biggie Smalls? I'm not. I'm surrounded by minerals. Okay. And no.
Beam!
What?
That joke's horrible.
Somebody wrote, give up the recipe on the garlic noodles. Nope. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I had to hardcore search to it.
He was like, I was watching him. He was legit trying to make sure that the garlic noodles were on par by smelling them.
I was going by smell.
He was going by smell. It was a weird thing to see.
Because directions that I saw to try to make it didn't really give you for the amount I was trying to make. It made it for like one crab. Well, I need to make it I had 4 crab.
Crabs.
No. Crab.
Yeah, I think
you can't plural. There's no plural.
Are you sure?
No.
I've heard you say crabs before.
That's only if you itch.
So is it lobster or lobsters?
No, that's different.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is
crabs,
it shrimp
crabs,
or shrimp?
Crabs are the one you got because you was doing something you had no business doing. So if you got crabs, you got a bigger problem.
Wait, let's see.
So there's
Plural,
no plural.
Crabs, also crab.
Hey, why do we have somebody here they're written in Russian. I don't know, in Bastek. Are we getting hacked? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
No, somebody wrote in Russian. Have they
bust? Stanley has to bust out the babinka to prove his skills.
I haven't done babinka yet.
Do you know what babinka is?
Is that like a
babinka?
Yeah, that's in Tagalog.
You've tried the babinka before. I've had you have.
I met babinka once. She was really nice.
No, that's not a woman, babe.
Yeah.
It's a dessert.
It's babinka. I met her.
Bibinka.
She was washing in the Sasinka.
Oh my God.
Not bibinka.
That joke was so bad.
What's babinka?
Babinka, you've had it before.
Then what is it?
It's a dessert.
What kind of dessert?
Filipino
It's
dessert.
a Filipino dessert.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Filipino dessert, I made longanisa.
That's not even dessert, babe.
That's not a dessert.
I know, but it's Filipino food.
Yes, he made longanisa with garlic
black
rice.
Oh, by the way,
with egg over medium for us for breakfast for Christmas morning.
By the way, I showed your mom the black rice. She goes, "Did somebody dye that?" She had never seen black rice before.
Do you know white rice? Did you know that white rice is actually the one that they change?
What you mean change?
They alter it.
Yeah, they alter it to make it white.
Do you know that that Asian community has the highest level of diabetes type 2 because they eat so much white rice, which is not really good for you? And black rice has higher antioxidants than
I feel like we've had
blueberries.
this conversation so many times. But hey, do you know what's great in addition to black rice?
Black rice?
What other things that come in black are amazing. You gotta put that Family Feud up.
I'm not pulling it up, but it's good though. It's
but
funny.
that was good. That was funny.
It was funny. It was a funny.
What's a Basque tack?
I don't know. Hey, you know what? I'll have.
Chris said, "Oh Lord, Stanley, Mama gonna get you."
Oh, you forgot to have an oxidant. I know. You know, I didn't get to that point.
What?
So, you know,
I'm
so the
delayed.
reason why you eat black rice is because it's full of antioxidants, so that you don't have an oxidant. You don't have an oxidant, so if you eat that, you will never have an
Well,
oxidant.
it's so dark you will not see.
Right.
So you might get an accident.
Exactly.
Mom, have you never had black rice before?
No.
When we have sushi, did you know that that's the black rice too?
Well, I don't think we had black rice.
Yeah,
though.
with Harumi at Harumi, that's black sushi. I mean, black rice with the sushi.
Yes,
What?
Gabriel, only read half your comments because only half of them are any good.
You only
He
read
wrote-
half of my comment as usual. What was the other half?
Because
What
he
did
wrote, you
read?
forgot the interjection, so don't have
So
an
you
oxidant.
don't have an oxidant.
Yeah, and I just
but you only read. You forgot the interjection.
yeah, because I read the rest of it in my head. Chicken adobo for lunch.
Chicken adobo is so good. Mom, we have to make chicken adobo before you go, and pinakbit.
God bless you. What about some
Why is pinakbit? Why I didn't sneeze.
Oh, I thought you sneezed. I'm sorry.
Pinakbit.
God bless you. You know, we also have too some what's the peanut butter?
Oh no, I don't like kare kare.
Kale kale.
I
No.
don't like any. Ooh, you know what
No,
we
I'm
should
not having the
make?
one with the blood
We
in it.
gotta-
Nope, not having it.
We gotta have some. Make him some dinaguan.
No,
Chocolate
I'm
meat.
not eating dinaguan.
Why?
Chocolate meat.
Nope.
Dinaguan's not
Nope.
the one with the blood.
There it
Babe.
is. Yes, it is. I ain't dumb.
No, that's chocolate meat.
You're not.
Huh?
That's chocolate meat.
It's chocolate.
Yeah,
meat.
but dinaguan is the same thing.
Wait, how did you say it? How did you say
They're gone. You know what that means? What you said?
Moving on.
it? Wait, Beeb, we've got to have you. You've got to have some dinaguan.
Not happening. Not having no blood meat.
It's not blood meat.
Meat blood.
It's not meat blood.
What is it?
Chocolate
It's
meat.
chocolate meat.
Yeah, and the chocolate is blood. I ain't stupid.
You just play one on TV.
I just play one on TV. I've been a lucky chance.
Lucky chances. Sorry. Lucky chances. Excuse me.
You ever had balut?
Lucky chances.
Of course.
Sorry.
You eat balut?
Of course.
But-
You eat balut?
I don't like it, but balut.
Balot.
Balut.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't.
Do you like it?
I'm not gonna eat something that I gotta hear the bone crunch in my mouth. Nope. Not gonna do it. Ain't having
So
it.
have you tried it?
Nope.
You have to try it at least one to say.
Well,
once
why
to
do you
say
say
whether
you
or
don't
not
like
you
like
eat
it.
Limburger cheese?
That was Limburger.
So
cheese.
would you eat it?
I don't know what it is.
So you don't know what it is, but you would would you eat it?
What is it?
It's the world's smelliest cheese.
Have you had durian?
Durian.
Have you had durian?
What is that?
The world's smelliest fruit.
It's a fruit. It's,
Oh,
it's
dur-
delicious, but
yeah.
it's the smelliest.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, sorry, we just got caught up in our own conversation there. We forgot about you guys.
I didn't forget.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't forget. Okay, where were we?
Chris says, get him to eat balut.
No, blue cheese is not the world's smelliest. That is actually pretty tart, but it's not the smelliest. The smelliest is Limburger cheese, and it really reeks.
Limburger?
It really leaks. It
Where's
really
it?
reeks.
Where is it from?
I don't know. Limburger, some country. I don't know.
So it leaks and it reeks?
Yes, it's very strong, very stinky.
Where can we purchase it?
Any fine cheese place. Now, the best cheese I've ever had was 6-year-old cheddar cheese. Aged cheddar cheese. Aged, it was so aged that I put it on a sandwich once, and the sandwich was so rich that I could not finish the sandwich because the cheese was such a strong taste to it. Aged, if you can find 6-year-old cheddar cheese, it's really good.
Mom, do you think Stanley is a comedian?
Anyway.
He could if you.
So, according to Maverick Chris, stinks to high hell and apparently tastes good equals Duran. And then
Durian.
Melissa Wells wrote
Durian.
Rainy North Caldorita FTW.
Yeah, stinks to. I think with that fruit, you can't get past the stinky part. Most people can't get past the stinky part to eat it, right? Have you had it before?
It's like eating a
Mom?
fart. Would you eat a
Durian?
fart?
Yeah, have you had it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good, but I have to cover my nose
So
to
you
eat
go
it.
like this to eat it? Do you eat like this?
But it's good though.
Well, God made it stink so you won't eat it, and we got. God gave us 2 arms to don't get greedy, but we still get greedy. And He made food stink so we don't eat it, and we still eat it.
Well, he also created the word. It's Mandarin, but people say
Are you
Mandarin.
still stuck on that?
I'm always stuck on that.
So pretty soon there'll be a new launching of GothamByTheBay.com.
What you call it? What's
GothamByTheBay.com.
Gotham?
Gotham by the Bay. Remember the series that he did, the 4-part series?
Go.
Gotham.
Gotham. I don't know what that means.
You know what's funny? Okay, so Gabriel wrote something that makes a lot of sense. He goes, I might try these things if I get COVID and lose my taste and smell. Now, COVID's no joke, but what was one of the things that I lost for 3 months when I had my stroke?
Your taste.
I could not taste anything except for
Lemons.
citrus
fruits.
Yes,
Citrus.
even a ghost pepper had no effect. I ate it and didn't even notice it because I had no taste buds. So I do understand when people say they have COVID and they can't taste, they lost their taste, their sense of taste and smell.
Mhm.
I know what that's like. I've done it without having COVID. So that is really crazy when you eat food and you can't taste it. And that's why now it's like I try to eat foods now just so I can make sure that if I still taste food, maybe there's a chance I don't have, COVID. But it's crazy because having no taste buds is something you don't realize how important it is until you don't have it.
That's a lot of things, though. Like we take advantage of things because they just come natural, like your sense of smell or like breathing.
Barbara has that. She doesn't have
She doesn't have what?
taste.
None at all?
Did she have COVID?
No.
She
But she
just
said that's why when she cooks, she puts a lot of dips like because she doesn't taste anything.
Mm.
Well, how did she lose her sense of taste?
I don't know. She said she has been having it for a long time.
I don't care. I just didn't lose my sense of humor. And that was the important part. Anyway, so I
Yes,
do
because
understand.
once you lose your sense of humor, I feel like we lose you.
Yeah, that's even when I was halfway dead, I was still making jokes, which is kind of crazy.
Don't say halfway dead.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Who is Massa Wells? And anybody know what I'm reading there because I don't know who that is. And Jace, can you check on? We got a couple of people here that probably shouldn't be here.
Really?
Yeah, I saw one that was written in Russian.
Also, what is
Oh,
midnight
okay.
moon
It says
cheese?
no testing YouTube settings. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What's midnight moon cheese?
I don't know. It might be Limburger. I don't know. Look up Limburger
Because
cheese.
that's what Jason says he likes.
Well, thank you, Master Wells, for clarifying what you're doing. We appreciate it. As long as you're not like posting something like crazy, I'm cool with that.
Limburger cheese
What does it say about it?
is a cheese that originated in the Herve area of the historical.
Read it out loud so everybody can hear it.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these words
Don't
correctly.
worry about that. If I can say Mandarin, you can say anything. Just go ahead and read it.
Limburger is a cheese that originated in the Herve area of the historical Duchy of Limburg, which had its capital in Limburg sur Vestre. That's probably correct.
But talk about the cheese.
Now in the French-speaking Belgian, the cheese is especially known for its strong smell caused by the bacterium Bravibacterium linens.
Okay.
That's what it says.
All right. Based on that, it's really smelly.
Flavors: soft, creamy cheese with a soft, inedible rind. The cheese is usually creamy to pale yellow with a darker orange rind. It can taste very strong, spicy, aromatic, but this could be controlled by the frequency of washings and the amount of aging time.
Okay, so it stinks. Basically. All right.
I've never even heard of it before.
All right. So before we still got we got about 10 minutes left before we wrap this thing up. Maybe less than that, 8 minutes. What else is going on? So New Year's.
New year, new me.
2022 is almost here.
New year, new me.
Do you think this year went by faster?
Gosh, this year was. I feel like this year might have been a little harder than 2020.
Why?
Because I think that with 2020, we didn't know what to expect. So you just really took it like whatever came at you.
You never really know what to expect every year.
No, I know. But like with the pandemic, like I feel like uncertainty was even like heightened. But in 2021, I think because we knew what we were dealing with, or we were more familiar with it, and then things still didn't necessarily get better, and in fact some things happened, like we lost your
So,
sister,
you think we
like
digressed or regressed,
I
or
don't know,
or moved forward?
as a people, as a group,
Just period.
like as our
Just in
I mean, I honestly I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. I just think for me at least, I feel like this year was a little harder mentally than 2020.
Okay.
Because I think for 2021, like you thought, at least I thought, oh, I was very hopeful that things were going to get better, and they didn't even they got a little better, but they didn't get like as good as I would have liked them to. So I think I was a little bit disappointed.
What do you think about
But that's just me personally.
2022?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
thought
I thought you were talking about 2021.
Yeah,
I know,
2021.
but we're going backwards. So, what do you think? What are you going to do different in 2022?
Well, I think it would be better if people will just do what we're supposed to do.
Okay. What about 2021? What do you think about it?
It was tough for me because you can't do like what I used to do. You can't even go out without any, you have to be careful.
And just for the
yeah,
record,
so-
she lives in California, and
Yeah.
the rules are a little different than here.
California has stricter rules than
What do you
we
think
do
about
in
when you come here
Arizona.
and no one's wearing masks? What do you think?
Well, I'm scared
Why are you scared?
because we were told that, one of the ways that you could protect yourself is wearing masks.
Okay.
So
I also think that it's really important for people to realize that another way to protect yourself, in addition to all the other measures, is making sure your immune system is good.
especially for older people like me,
Mm-hmm.
and if your immune system is weak, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got all your
Boost that,
shots?
So you
boost
have to
that
put
immune
yeah.
system.
You
So
have all
you
your
have to
shots?
protect yourself.
You know they're offering a fourth shot now, right?
Shot.
I got
shots,
3.
Shots.
You know they're offering a fourth shot pretty soon.
Not here.
No, they are
Israel is the first country to do it.
I got 3.
to seniors.
Seniors and high risk.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I got 3.
All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
What about you?
2022, I hope to expand upon Gotham by the Bay .com with Susan Dyer Reynolds and not Susan Dryer Reynolds. Rentals.
Does she know about that?
I'm sure she does. She pays very close attention. She's probably watching right
She's
now.
probably laughing at us like, wow, like every.
Oh, by the
every
way, if
time.
you're on Twitter and you want to respond, you want to write something, you can't from Twitter. You have to switch over to either YouTube or Twitch. And go to twitch.com. Nope, twitch.tv,
Twitch.tv.
Mr. Badley TV. And then you can converse with us. If you're on Twitter, all you can do is watch. And because I come back and I'll notice that there are like 9,000 people watching on Twitter, but they can't respond; they're just watching.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers are really strong on Twitter. I wish there was a way for them to engage, but technically, I'm not supposed to be even doing that.
Were
But
they able to engage when Periscope was a thing or no?
no, you couldn't.
That was something different.
Yeah, you could never actually interact with someone. It was
Oh.
just you can watch.
Okay, and how was your 2021?
My 2021 was eventful and uneventful all at the same time. Uneventful because I went a whole year from January to this year without a formal job, which I've had all my life. So imagine having a formal job all your life and then all of a sudden there's nothing. So that was different to me. I mean, I did little hits, there's stuff here and there, and I stuck with the program of trying to build Mr. Badley Productions. So my goal has been constantly moving forward to build the product. And I love investigative journalism. I love writing. I love coming up with stories that are compelling and grab your attention. I just think that I've always, even though I've told you this before, I always thought that Mr. Badley Productions, Mr. Court Misbehaving, People Behaving Badly, I always thought that that was bigger than just covering people running stop signs and talking on cell phones. I believe there was a deeper meaning for this, to get deeper into what's going on in the world. And I could see this being all around around the nation, and if not other countries as well. And, so that's my goal.
Do you think you could go back and have that again?
Go backwards and do what I did before?
No, not go back. That you can do it again.
No, I know we can do it again. I don't want to go backwards though. I want to keep moving forward. I want to have progressively move forward. And I've always thought it was a bigger than just local. I always thought it has more impact. And if you have the right team behind you, I'm not trying to be, as much as people want to think I want to be the next Vice. I'm not a. I used to like Vice, but then they kind of fell off. Vice started off really good, and then they kind of fell off, and I stopped. I lost interest, and I don't know what happened, but I think the somebody changed management or something changed, and it went from investigative to just like something weird, and so I couldn't relate to Vice anymore. And as much as I would like to be the Vice the way Vice was in the beginning.
Do you think it will be in the Bay Area?
I think I definitely will be in the Bay Area. I think Bay Area is ground zero.
Oh my gosh, my mom is like a journalist right now,
I think
interviewing you with questions.
So I think that. So I know some people that are. I mean, it's funny. Okay, and I'm gonna say this. How much time we have left? We have about 2 minutes left. This is where the funny part is for me, and not funny, haha. But the people that hired me to do my job many years ago are now calling me, asking me, will I hire them for a job? And that is mind blowing to me because imagine someone who hires you is coming back to you asking for a job. People who told me that, even my current agent, when I first met her, she was like, no, I can never be your agent because I don't think your work's up to par. And then one day she goes, you know what? I saw your work. Oh my God, it's incredible. Can I be your agent? So there's no such thing as when someone tells you you can't do something. I think there's a way to do it. And is there a way to interview without questions, Diane?
Oh, because I said that my mom was interviewing you.
I don't know. That's what Gordon Wong said.
Yeah, there is a way to interview without asking questions.
And how would that be?
Just look at you.
Or do I just start spilling my guts?
Just look at you with forceful eyes, and he'll just start spilling his guts.
And the reason why
I'm joking.
I'm saying 2 minutes left is because we try to keep it around a minute. Although
not a minute,
an
hour.
We do go over sometimes.
Yeah, I think we go over a lot.
We go over a lot, but we try to.
Well, because we enjoy talking to you.
We try to maintain something. So if we start to do this on a real deal, it would have to be in a certain amount of time. You can't just. I mean, we do it now but we have to get into the habit of staying within the rhythm of how much time we have.
It's
the
like
allotment.
It's like if we had a hard out for a show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think with and I'm starting to get people in line again to do Aliens Will Not Invade Earth. So the way it's going to work with Mr. Badley Productions and Gotham by the Bay is there'll be these two companies that Gotham by the Bay, Susan will be doing writing stuff and along with Erica, and we got a guy his job is really good at looking at numbers, crunching numbers, figuring who's doing what, because the numbers don't lie. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be on the video side where we go out and we shoot stuff, we do stories, and will be ride alongs with law enforcement. That I'm not going to change that, but I just think that we have the ability to do more things, and I'm not restricted by what's the word I'm looking for? Because I remember I did a story in San Francisco for people behaving badly, and I got this guy dead to rights. He was driving a security car, one of those alarm system cars, and he got pulled over. He got a ticket, and then I get back to the office and hey, did you stop a guy in a vehicle that was security, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we got him. I said, wait a minute, how'd you know? Well, he's one of our sponsors, so can you not use that?
Oh, he was a sponsor?
He was the company was a sponsor to the company.
Oh, no.
So they asked me, would I not use the story? But first they said, is it important that this guy be in your story? And I said, every story is important. I think it is very important. And they go, no, we don't want you to use it because he's one of our sponsors. So sales got involved. So they called sales.
And it's always about money, right?
And it's always about money. And I don't want it to be about money. I want it to be about looking into the real deal. So because my biggest thing is I want to do it unfettered. I don't want it to be restricted because if I catch you wrong and I catch you wrong, then I catch you wrong. No sponsors, none of that stuff. I just want to be able to be out there and do the story and do it right. I don't want you to hide behind the fact that you're advertising. Because if you know you're advertising for us, then don't do stupid stuff. Don't. And Jason goes unfiltered. Yeah, well, a little bit unfiltered is good, but remember with YouTube and some of the channels, you can't be too unfiltered because then they they try to shut you down. And we know nowadays that now if you don't like something or if someone doesn't like something about you on social media, they will either shout you down or try to shut you down. And something I hate is cancel culture. I hate that. I hate the word. I hate everything it stands for. I don't think we should be out there trying to get people out of a job because we don't like their view or something they stand for. If you don't like something that they don't like, then my advice is don't buy their product. That's like me saying I'm cooking crab and someone comes online and goes, yeah, well, I don't eat crab because I'm a vegetarian. Then I don't care. If you don't eat crab, then just move on. There's no reason why you have to inflict. That's like I wrote Merry Christmas. Somebody wrote me, oh, how dare you say Merry Christmas? You should be Happy Holidays because then everybody celebrates Christmas. That's not my problem.
Yeah, that's what I said. If they don't celebrate Christmas, then they don't like it, they can just ignore the post.
Yeah. So it's like I don't, and I've said
So
this
you're
before.
not supposed to put your beliefs out there, or
No,
how
I'm supposed
you
to go
feel?
by. I'm supposed to be that tree that breaks when the wind blows. So as soon as the wind blows, I break and go that direction. And I need to be able to bend and go. But when I'm done, I stand fast on what I've done. Buildings. If buildings were made to not withstand the wind, they would collapse. The Golden Gate Bridge moves with the wind, but guess what? It still does the same thing. Allows people to cross it. What if the bridge says, you know what? I'm going to change my direction and just collapse?
That would be an earthquake.
No, I mean, I'm just saying that if you're going to do, don't try to tell me to change my views because that's your view. My view and your view should not be interwoven.
Yep.
So you don't have the right to tell me what I can say, how I can say it, and when I can say it. Um, if you don't celebrate Christmas, then just move on. Just move on. If you don't eat crab, don't respond to me. I don't eat anything with eyes that look back at me. I don't care. Just close your eyes. And then somebody wrote, and this really bugged me. Oh, I don't eat a thing long because they claim they found something in their freezer. And I'm like, you know what?
Wait,
I'm not going to repeat what they said, but it was.
Okay.
But I said to them, unless you have some proof, then don't show me the proof that this was what you saw. Oh, I got to find it. Thank you, Jason, for the super chat. And yeah, what about the runner? Yeah, that's another one. The runner, and it was one in Berkeley too, who wanted people to close their windows. Gabriel wrote, what about the runner in San Francisco who wanted people cooking meat to
close their windows?
Yeah,
they're in their own house,
right? But they want you to close their windows so that they can't smell your food cooking.
Why can't they just run somewhere else? They can run somewhere else. These people can't move somewhere else to cook their own food. You should be the one to move.
My example, I just realized you don't have to work tomorrow.
I don't have to.
We're going to keep going.
Okay.
So, no, but remember when I said before, I don't like broccoli. You love broccoli.
I don't love it, but
no, you have fried broccoli.
It's good
broccoli
for
and
you.
Cheerios.
I don't.
Broccoli and eggs.
I do not.
Broccoli and rice. Cheese broccoli. Broccoli and pudding.
I don't even eat broccoli, and I just eat broccoli. Okay, so what's your point?
My point is that I have never once wrote a letter to a broccoli company and said, "Do not sell broccoli. I want you to sell cucumber." That's like when people tell me.
That's like you like Brussels sprouts. Business. I don't care for Brussels sprouts, but I'm not going to tell other people not to eat Brussels sprouts.
And also, somebody here named Patriot29.
Who is
P-Rich. Stanley. He's right. Stanley does not play GTA. He's absolutely right.
Because you're not Stanley.
I don't know nobody named Stanley. Standy.
Can I start calling you Stanley?
No. So
Stanley.
I don't. You're right. Stanley does, but not that other guy. I don't know who he is. Anyway, so back to my whole story about people who want you to be, that's like from when I do people behaving badly back then or caught misbehaving. I said, you really should change your story and start doing people acting nicely. And then they get it wrong. I go, you should do people behaving goodly. And I respond back to him, you do realize that goodly means large. People behaving large? Well, what other way should I say it? How about
Well, why don't you figure it out before you come at me to tell me how to do my job?
So it's like,
Right?
right. So I've had people, now I've actually turned down some possible, because there was a possible job opening in Cleveland. The guy wanted me, he said, I love the story you did.
You could have been closer to Gabe.
Yeah, I turned it down for that reason. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, well, I think, you could be our investigate. No, not invest. You could be our, what's that person that, troubleshooter. I'm like, I'm not a troubleshooter. I look for trouble.
That's what they said?
Yeah. And I'm like, my age, I said, he wants me to be a troubleshooter. Well, that's not what we talked about. Well, that's what he told me. So, nope, I'm cool. Plus, I don't like winters. Unless we have a nuclear winter, then it's too late.
It is winter right now, right?
Now I'm talking about winter. Ice, snow, trucks with salt. That's what I'm talking about. And Gabriel says, my offer to pick you up at the airport if you ever come to Cleveland or Cincinnati still stands. Don't worry about it, Gabriel. It won't happen. Ain't happening. It ain't happening.
You okay over there?
What was this? Did I miss this one?
What?
Is that the $5 one or is that a different one?
That's the same one.
Okay, I didn't read all that. What did it say? Read it to me. What did he write? Because he wrote something. I didn't see that.
It says, congrats on starting a new business. Here's to 2022 and hope you move back to the Bay. Get back to your 90,000 subscribers and more video game streaming. And that's why Purich said Stanley doesn't play GTA.
I do play GTA, by the way.
But you're not Stanley, though.
No, it's Mr. Badley on there, and I do play. Although everybody got the new GTA console for 2021 for Christmas, and I tried to log in to update my account, and they wouldn't let me.
I thought you were trying to clown on me right now.
No.
For saying I didn't get you a PS5.
No, I don't care about PS5. Unless you give me one, then I love it.
I did not get him a PS5 for Christmas.
All right. Anything else before we wrap this thing up?
I'm in Florida right now. The funny part is my last trip to Florida ended on January 5th, 2020, which was the day you started Millennial Boom.
Why does he have this?
Gabriel, you've got to stop. I don't even know when we started Millennial Boom. So we apparently started Millennial Boom almost 2 years ago.
And no, I do not have a PS3, Gabriel. I have a PS4. And one person, I have my Xbox One S. Is that like one? What, you still have Nintendo?
I still have a Nintendo 64 and a Super Nintendo. It's in the closet.
Yeah.
You want to play?
No.
Let's play some Mario Kart.
Do you have Pong?
You mean Pong like the... Oh, no, that's Pogs.
No, Pong, like the little line and the little square ball. How does a square ball balance?
I don't even know what Pong is. I'm sorry.
I think it's called Pong. It was like the first generation video game. It was just a line where you, in the little square ball bounces back and you hit it back. And
no, the first game I played was on original Nintendo called Duck Hunt, where you actually had the gun and you would shoot.
So here's a little bit of stuff you didn't know. So when I was young, I worked in an arcade, an actual arcade.
I knew that.
No, I'm saying these people didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I used to work in an arcade, but I never played video games. I never played. Oh, she doesn't know Pong. She also, who's that you didn't know who was today when I said it?
Huh?
Something else I said today, and you were like, who's that? And
Who?
I just shook my head.
For what?
I was talking to you today, and I said a name, and you said, who's that?
Not today.
Yeah, it was today.
Wait, what's Pong?
1972.
Well, I wasn't alive yet.
Yeah, Pong was the first.
Hence, I'm the millennial.
Yes.
Pong.
It's the first game. And I never knew how a square ball bounced, but it did.
Tennis-like game.
It was from Atari.
Oh, Atari. Okay. Yeah. No, I still never played it before, though. Two-dimensional sports game that simulates table tennis.
Yes, but
I know what Tetris is.
With a square ball. Have you played on Atari? Yes, I have played on Atari.
I know what Tetris is.
I played it. Someone else always had it. I was too. Yeah, Tetris is what you get when you step on a nail.
No, that's deadness.
Are you okay?
You're so weird.
Okay, we're slowly losing our audience. I'm watching numbers drop because I'm so weird.
You better.
My mom's like, okay, we better go. Look at my mom. She's like patiently like, we better go now.
You want some rum and eggnog? Want to get our buzz on?
Mm-mm.
Mom, you want some rum and eggnog? We're going to pour some after this.
Want some holiday buzz?
I don't know.
All right. We got to try
My
on.
mom's waiting till the camera turns off to actually give us her
She's
answer.
gonna be turning up. She'll be like this. The world's oldest candy cane.
No, that's not the world's oldest one. My coworker gave that to me. That's
That's not it?
That's pretty fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, the world's oldest one's on the Christmas tree.
The ones on our tree. How long we had those candy canes?
We've had them since we moved here.
Yeah, 3 years.
We've had the candy canes on our Christmas trees on our Christmas trees.
I never saw the relevance of buying new candy canes every year and then throw them away.
So are we gonna use those ones next year?
We don't break them.
We are not traveling with those.
Well, if we move, then you won't be going with us. You're absolutely
They'll
right.
be going in the trash.
No, don't you want to try one?
No, I'm not.
See if they're like a Twinkie?
I'm not trying to die.
Like a Twinkie? Last forever? 21 years? And one day, do they go bad? Gordon goes, ooh, that's nasty. You should lick one. I give you
No.
$100 every time you lick one of those old ones.
Okay, if I lick every single one of them, I'll probably be like what, $2,000 richer.
Yeah.
There's like 20 on there.
But
Probably.
you can't spend it though.
Why?
You're gonna spend it if you're sick.
I'm just gonna lick it, not eat it.
No, you're gonna lick
germs
it.
in there.
Imagine the germs on that candy cane,
I'll
a 3-year-old candy cane.
I just won't lick it hardcore.
The reason why we have old candy canes because nobody ever comes to visit us. We're like, how many people have ever been to our house since we've been here?
Probably a handful of people. My mom,
both my
Rebecca,
daughters,
Warren,
and then the guy from California.
the guy from California.
The photographer was trying to visit, and then we went out to go eat. He came in the house.
Vern?
No, Vern didn't come in the house.
Vern didn't come in the house?
No, I don't think so. Did he?
You guys took a picture right here.
Oh,
didn't you?
so Vern Glenn.
Yeah.
And then there was that other guy, the photographer from Cron. Right, I can't think of his name right now. He came over. Villarreal.
Oh, Daniel.
Daniel came by.
No, he didn't come here.
He came in.
He did?
Yeah, because he came in the house and
we went to Federal Pizza.
I didn't put my shirt on yet, and he saw my firearm on the side of me. He goes, "Wait a minute, you walk around the house with a firearm on?"
Oh, good.
And I go, "No, we about to go eat."
All right, guys. Gordon's gonna grab dinner now. Have a great New Year.
Dinner guan.
You want some dinner guan?
No, that's what he said. He said it.
What's Cox technician? Oh, the Cox.
Oh, well, that Sue.
Share. Sue.
Share, but that doesn't count.
No,
we're talking about social visits.
Yeah, social visits. No Cox technician.
We live in a gated community. You can't even get in here unless we let you in. So you have to be announce yourself. And then we have to get past the helicopter pad, and then you get in here, and then you can park. Right? There we go. All right. So I'm a millennial.
I'm the boomer. Eat safely, Gordon.
Yeah, because Gordon's going to go have dinner.
No, I know, but someone said eat safely.
Yeah, you don't want to choke.
I just never heard that before. It's like drive safely, but eat safely.
Why do we tell people to drive safely like they're going to drive reckless?
I don't know. Okay.
I like when people say, "Did you have a safe flight?" And I always say, "Nah, the plane crashed." What?
Eat safely, Gordon.
Hey, is he the Gordon Fisherman? It's the Gordon Fisherman.
Okay, have a good. I'm actually starting to get delirious. Have a good night, guys. Oh, and Happy New Year. We'll talk.
It's not New Year yet.
We'll talk. Well, we won't be here next weekend, so we'll talk to you guys in the New Year. Yeah.
Any advice before we go?
After New Year.
Any advice?
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.
off.
Okay, all this time
And now-
the mic was muted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Our mic was muted the whole time. The whole time we were saying maligayang
Maligayang bagong
we can't hear a
taon.
word you're saying.
You're bad.
Stanley is
Stanley
the
behaving
worst.
badly.
Wait, so you had us muted the whole time? I thought we were talking to them.
No, we're done.
Okay. We're gonna go now. That's what happens when you don't read the chat for 60 seconds.
That was
We're also on delay though,
no.
so
It was a prank. It was my New Year's prank to you guys. Okay, say it again. This time, what you said for New Year's.
Maligayang bagong taon sa inyong lahat.
maligayang bagong sa inyo
Lahat.
lahat.
Gong hei fat chow.
No, babe, that's not how you say
Gong
it.
hei fat choy.
Thank you.
Gong hei fat choy.
Okay,
Happy
bye
New Year.
guys. Happy New Year. Like, bye for real this time.
Yeah, we're going to go
Bye.
Sin City and Sin.
Bye.
Bye.